I just want to record. There we go. Okay. So basically, what happened was after you guys had looted the cart, and found out there was nothing there, and had to defeat a whole bunch of goblin, I guess it would be goblin
Wait,
highwaymen, kind of
what part?
robbers. Uh, you were there for that part. There was like dead horses on the road with an empty
Oh yeah,
cart,
okay.
and yeah,
Yeah.
and you
W-
guys fought
w-
those goblins on the road.
yeah.
And then
Okay.
spared one.
Yep, and you spared one, and you guys let him take you back to his goblin hideout because there was someone like there was no one with the cart, so you assumed someone had been kidnapped or killed, but there was no body there, and all the loot was missing, so you assumed there'd be some loot at the cave as well. And JT, your escort, said he would be able to wait by the road since you already killed the immediate danger that was there, so he was gonna wait for you to return. Figuring that getting rid of any sort of goblin menace on the road would be safer for all the travelers. And you guys went through the woods. You found this cave pretty easily due to your goblin ally, who promptly, upon getting you guys getting ambushed, stabbed you in the back. Um,
Wait,
Specifically
literally?
me.
yeah, specifically the one who trusted him the most. Uh, then you
Oh yeah.
promptly slaughtered them, which was
I'm
a
not sure if
nice.
I have these all written down. What's everybody's names? Like in the I got a
Uh,
Kashra for Ali.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a
Um
cat.
I'm a Mora
okay.
in the game.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I've got that one. And I've got Jade. That's the I think octopus thief.
yeah.
Octopus thief.
I don't know. I have
I love
octopus
it.
with a question mark, and then
It's
thief,
a
and then in
Skilla
brackets
rogue.
pirate with a question mark. These are
Yeah,
my
it's a
notes.
pirate rogue, yeah.
Okay. And I have a note down that we have a siren, but I don't know your name.
Yeah, that's me, it's Nami.
Okay, it is
I
Nami.
went lazy. Nami is Nami.
Yeah, I put Nami with a question mark, and I was like, that's just no. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Okay,
No, I was
so
lazy,
I
I'm
do it.
really
Okay,
bad at
so I do
picking
have
names.
everybody's names right. Okay,
Mhm.
Yeah, you seem to have everyone.
just that I had a lot of question marks, so I wasn't sure.
Um, I guess so. After that,
Okay.
you guys entered the cave. Ran into some wolf troubles, which got Akashara taken down. But you were able to save her, and you were able to scare off the rest of the wolves before they continued to fight. And somehow befriended the goblins inside the cave, convincing them that you were here to see Gobda. Um, and when you eventually met Gobda, he definitely wasn't expecting you guys, but hearing all these ploys and chances for a rebellion for him to become the new goblin leader, he was swayed to your side and is planning to rebel. Now you guys know that Klarg is the leader of this cave and that he is someone that the other goblins don't like. There's definitely a division here.
Mhm.
And Clark is also apparently the one that took the map from our prisoner human soldier that you found. He was beaten within an inch of his life, but you guys were able to set. Well, he's feeling better now, but he still was tortured for a while, so he's not in the best shape. But he's willing to help out, and he's hoping we can get his map back before heading back to Palandar,
All
which
right.
was the town you guys were originally heading to. He also offered to pay you guys for helping him. So
Okay.
Money.
yeah,
Also, my food will be here in like 2 seconds.
that's fair. He doesn't have any money on
So,
him now at the moment. He promised
well,
he'd pay you
yeah,
when we get to town. So
yeah.
What
Well,
was
I
his name
mean, if
again?
they were,
The
hmm?
the soldier guy. What was his name? Or do we have a name?
Our soldier's name is Sildar Hullwinter. Here, let me.
Oh, jeez.
Sildar
I ain't gonna
Ho
remember
Winter
that.
or Hold Winter?
toe, toe.
Nice.
Hallwinter.
Oh, Hall.
Oh,
Say that again.
I posted it
There,
in
it's in the chat.
the chat in Roll20 just in case.
Says Klarg.
Sildar Hallwinter.
That's my boy Silly.
How silly.
I was gonna say none of you are from around here, so you wouldn't recognize anything about that. But
That's okay.
I doubt that I've interacted
Actual
with too many
keyboard.
humans in my life, so
yeah.
just
You're the
cats.
best.
It's a very you're a big varied group from all around. So it's kind of like you're gonna have a lot of knowledge in other places, just not this place.
Did we ever ask him his name? Actually, like, do our characters know who he is? Like,
I feel like he brought it
Did we-
up,
did we
but
do an introduction?
I don't know
I
if
feel like-
you guys introduced yourselves. I know he
Are you talking about Ryan's
thanked
character?
you, but
No, you're talking about the soldier.
yeah, the soldier. He thanked you for saving him.
I
the
didn't go up because they only let like 2 of you go up to the soldier, so
Yeah, they only let the scary
The-
ones.
the really
Mm.
big goblin. I'll call him Chad. He was hitting on Miley.
Literally Klarg.
oh yeah, Chad.
Is
Oh
Gobta.
god, my bad.
Gobta.
his name's Chad?
Yeah,
It's really
literally.
dumb.
And Miley was into it.
Okay, I'll be right back and then we can start.
Okay.
He was
I thought-
flexing so hard that he persuaded people that he wasn't even trying to impress. It was pretty cool.
It was great.
But here's the soldier. I got to get a new picture for him because he's no longer injured on the ground. Hold on a second. I figured that was a fine for sleeping. So
I can't
That's how I
see.
sleep, TBH.
nope, that's too big.
Oh, is the heart on the picture for a reason? How did you get the heart?
Or is that a bard
Oh,
inspiration?
that's for inspiration. Yeah,
That's
Oh.
why.
because she
That's so
hasn't used her
pretty.
inspiration.
That's such a pretty inspiration little thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just you get a heart when you're inspired because the bard loves you.
That is so cute.
Is that something we're doing, by the way? Are we giving each other inspiration at the end of session?
I wasn't gonna do that yet, but that's definitely something I want to add.
Just not yet. Okay.
Yeah, I want to save a lot of those things for once we get closer to like the level 10 thing and we start doing
Makes
experience.
sense. I think that was like in Marston's. I don't think we actually did start using it till later.
Yeah, basically once everyone starts getting a little better at the game, I'm gonna start adding some interesting stuff to the game to make it more fun, also a little more challenging.
And probably murder.
Oh no, not him.
It won't be a murder on purpose. Okay, I flagged all the guys that are your good goblins. Does anyone want to make an investigation check?
Oh, sure.
Particularly, I need to know who would have taken the last watch.
I like investigating things. Where be that investigate? There it is.
Because if you guys did do rotating watches, whoever did the last watch is going to have advantage on this.
Wait, what would investigation rely on, or is that just a roll?
It's an intelligence skill. It should be
I
under
only
the
have
skills
plus
column in the
1.
middle.
I got a 7.
I'm not sure who would be your best for that because I don't
That's
think you have any
investigation.
specifically intelligence classes. So
I have a +1, so what's
I
that?
also have plus
6
1.
I
plus
just-
1 is a 7.
I have a -1 intelligence.
Shit.
It's okay.
Well, everyone has
Oh,
to roll,
damn,
just
okay.
whoever.
It was the power Gobcha was giving her.
yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
we're doing our rolls in here. Roll.
Yeah.
So,
How do
so
we do these
you
again?
get yours with advantage. 'cause I'll say,
So
we'll
on
say that you're-
D&D Beyond, you can click on the there should be like a
Oh,
red
right.
dice or yep. Oh, that was somewhere.
No. Why?
Do you have Beyond 20 installed
You
in
have
your
to have Beyond
browser?
20 open.
I did last time.
Oh.
Is it on Chrome?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ew,
Uh,
that's strange. You can tell on Roll20 if it's installed properly because there'll be a B beside your send button.
yeah, no. Attention.
Don't worry, you already rolled, so I won't take your 0. That's a pretty bad roll, though.
Where'd it go? Okay.
It got uninstalled somehow.
Where's
You rolled
that
the wrong
link?
thing.
I
Oh,
rolled
I see. It was
intelligence
intelligence and
and
investigation.
Wait, so which one are we supposed to roll for?
Investigation.
Oh, you rolled
Oh.
intelligence.
Oh, I'm not
I was
used to the
stupid.
new
Wait,
logo.
you both rolled oh, actually rolled investigation after, okay.
there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you already rolled and got a 0.
Yeah, you did roll investigation there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And a
Well,
2,
what
which
were
makes
we
sense.
investigating?
You guys aren't investigation like aren't intelligence heavy characters, so that makes sense.
I
What
mean,
are we
Amora did good
investigating?
there. Well, once Ryan does his roll, I can tell you what happened.
What was the extension called again exactly?
Beyond 20.
Beyond 20.
And did we agree that he's gonna have the advantage? Like, I feel like it'd
Is
be
it
more sense for him to
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. Ryan will have taken last watch, or Zook will have taken last watch.
Add to Chrome. There it is.
Baka.
Baka.
Pages.
But yeah, also I guess I should make sure at the same time everyone did do their long rest on their sheet, right? To get their health
Yes.
back and spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that'll be important. It's always good to have all your stuff.
What? This is a new or recently leveled up character sheet. Beyond 20 needs to parse its information.
Oh, but you
Yes,
haven't
select
recently
creature
leveled up.
search.
Basically, when we do a level up, we gotta like reload the sheet and reload the game. But we'll do level ups
Yeah.
between sessions, so it's not really going to be an issue.
Didn't
Ha
see
ha.
my dice though.
Schwa schwa. In the ha ha, if you know what I'm talking about.
Aha, there we go. That work? Yay! It
Yeah,
worked.
you did it. Okay, so you get to roll it one more time because you had advantage. So we'll take
okay.
the higher of the 2 rolls.
Okay.
Since you were the last one awake. Oh, there we go.
Hey,
Yeah.
damn.
Okay. So Amora, you met what I was hoping for, so we're gonna say that you noticed that something was definitely off when you woke up. Almost as if someone was missing. Zook, however, having just seen the cave before falling to sleep, only a couple hours ago, you would notice that, hey, it seems like 2 or 3 of the goblins that were here when you guys went to sleep are not in the cave anymore.
Huh.
They must have left early in the morning if you were the last one on watch.
Okay. So I say to the rest of the, or is the rest of the group awake? Or
I think I'm awake. Unless
It's up to you guys. It is time that you'd normally be waking up.
We're
Alright,
awake.
Nah,
well,
I slept in.
Yeah, that's right.
maybe I should like
I just
quietly wake anybody
assume
up that's not awake and
That's fair.
let them quietly let them know.
I
what's
feel
or
like
what's
as a
happened.
cat, I would have woken up like basically like early morning.
That's fair.
Kind
Yeah.
of,
I
like,
feel like
the
since
twilight.
both Miley and I rolled a pretty low investigation, we're probably conked the fuck out.
After being told someone's missing, I want to roll to see if I can tell if it was like. Well, can I see the head honcho guy? Like, is like he's the only one I
Yep.
really care about if he's still
Yeah,
here.
he's just walking down the stairs at the moment.
Okay. So then I don't want to roll.
Oh, you were just seeing to make sure he wasn't the one that was disappeared.
Yeah, I'm like, if he
No, that's
left,
fair.
that must
That was a
be-
good call, but yeah, I
Mm.
see him patrolling.
I look around. You think maybe they went to get food?
Interesting.
I didn't know goblins had to eat food.
They eat
Literally tried to
everything.
eat us.
Probably would have been tasty too, says Gobta, walking up and in on your conversation.
I know, probably.
I'll be honest, I've never eaten a humanoid fish before.
I don't taste like real fish, I swear.
Oh, well, there's also calamari,
Oh fuck.
but I want to eat that one in a different way.
I
Oh!
look.
Oh.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So forward.
Are you awake? Oh, wait. Yeah.
Would you hear that, hon?
Yeah, I heard that.
It's so bad.
I can't
Well.
believe they're talking to my fish wife like that.
What would you like to do? Or anything. You don't have to.
Me?
Let me
If
see.
you want.
What about one of these?
He's basically being an idiot, so it's up to you.
Can I do one of these?
Are you slapping him?
Slap him?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Getting fish slapped.
It's a 16, doesn't hurt.
Yeah, he takes a slap to the face. He's like, well, what was that for? I was just complimenting her.
And Laura goes, fish are friends, not food.
True.
Oh, she's the innocent one.
Ooh. Okay.
Because she doesn't understand the joke, hopefully.
Yeah. He kind of just scoffs at you and it's like, okay, I get it.
I think we're
I
just
guess
all
while this is
glaring.
happening,
Yeah.
can I go over to where the sleeping people were missing and see if I can see any sign of where they went?
Actually, sure. Even if you want to make a check where you're standing, you might be able to.
Do your
Oh.
bird sniffing, you know?
So you would be unfortunately it'd be investigation again because you're actively looking for something. But
All right.
And after that, night's 20.
nice.
What?
Okay.
Panel. Get out of here.
It is rocky in here. So there's not a lot of room for footprints, but you would notice that there's a lot of like rocks and things kicked out of the way, leading out of the cave, the way you guys would have come in.
Okay.
Looks like enough people must have walked that way that there's almost a path kicked into the pebbles.
I can
Okay, so
accompanying.
traveled.
I can accompany him if needed, because if something were to happen, I could stabilize.
Yeah. Yeah. How about I grab?
I can keep from death.
How about I grab Allie and we follow that trail?
Sounds good. Because I know Nami
okay.
has healing too, so it'll be fine if I went with you.
You guys going after Klarg already?
Who?
As he sees you leaving the cave.
Oh. Should have stealthily exited.
That's true. If you want to try to stealthily exit, I can redo that. But
I can try rolling
Sure.
stealth. I might actually have some
okay, sure.
good. Oh, it
Okay.
forsakened me.
Yeah. Well, Zook's able to sneak out, but he does catch the cat.
That's sad because I have a +3 to it.
So he'll ask the same question to you, but he doesn't see Zook leaving.
Yay.
What is that?
Bye.
So Klarg's the leader he had told you about before. He's just asking if you are heading out to get fight his leader already. We're ready. We're ready to start this rebellion.
Oh shit.
What, aren't we missing some people?
Oh no, they want to scout ahead.
So
Is
they're
he
not coming back
lying?
with food?
You
Gonna
can
use insight.
yeah, I was gonna say you
Insight?
can use insight to check those
Insight's
things.
how you detect lies and things.
Okay, neither you believe that he's lying.
All right.
Wait, both of us think he is?
No, neither of you think he's lying.
Oh, okay.
Do you
He
think he's
seems
telling
to
the truth?
yeah, he seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
Right. We might as well all go then.
Yeah.
Here, I'll take you along the route. You probably came across the bridge when you got here, but Klarg's probably going to be holed up in his chambers.
Is that a bathroom joke?
It could be, I guess.
Insight? Investigation?
Investigation is not a bathroom joke if it was accidentally intended. There's gonna be a lot of us, so we can move as like a big. I'll
I
just move
wish we
Klarg
could.
or whatever. Gobta first.
I wish we could just like copy and we'll drag them all at once.
Actually, I could probably drag people over if you want, but
It's getting dark, so Amora changes her eyes to that of a creature with night vision or whatever it is
oh
we're
yeah,
calling
you
it.
want to be able to do that. All right.
Please let me see. There you go.
Okay, so as you guys approach this cave here, where you had the water pools and all the stuff, I should let Ryan come over too.
Alright.
There's a whole bunch of goblins down the tunnel.
Okay.
You don't have night vision, so you're probably going to need a torch out again to navigate through here.
Okay. Would I be able to just like stealth like close behind?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
close
sure.
enough to see?
Let me change this then. Okay. So I'll just move you to the group because it'll probably be hard for you to navigate your token there.
Oh, alright.
Because you'd be just sticking with them.
I
There we
don't
go.
even know. Wait,
I
what token? What are you?
Oh, I just moved your character to the right.
Oh.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, sorry. You're in like the top right of the map almost.
Yeah, I can't even
I
see
see him.
anything on the map.
There should be like a blinking spot. Can you see that spot at
Something?
all?
Yeah, hang on. Let me zoom in on that. Oop. That was way too fast. How do I like oh there, right click to drag. Can you ping that spot again? Is everything
Me.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
There. Did
Everything
that
just
work?
appeared all of a sudden, yeah.
Okay, that fixed
Everything
it.
was just completely black.
Yeah, no,
So
that. Oh no, so you didn't see the cave we were in before. That's all right.
no, yeah. This is the first
Oh.
I've seen anything.
Okay,
Oh.
I was using your token, but I guess it wasn't hooked up to you properly. Because I placed it when you weren't here.
No. How can I make everybody's picture on the left not so fucking huge?
Oh, in settings you can set everything to like set players to nameplates only, and it'll make it so they're just little names.
Yeah.
Settings, avatar size, names only. Perfect. Just because I've only got the one screen, so I've got to maximize my space. Okay, now I can see things.
So I
zoom in
should
on
put out
everything.
his. No, he's still carrying his torch, isn't he? Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. There's one of the golems is carrying a torch, so that helps a bit. But as you guys approach the whirlpool room that you were in before, you notice that there seems to be a dead goblin body on the floor.
Nice. It wasn't me though. I swear.
Gobda immediately runs over and is like, "Gilly, no!"
Oh, Gilly? Oh, God.
Oh.
Was that his
Ooh.
secret lover?
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
He kneels down and like just over the body, just blood everywhere. Starts. He looks like he's about to start crying. Then he just stands up and turns to the other goblins. It's like, which one of you fuckers did this?
It's awkward being this close to him, so I'm gonna...
You see, no, that's fair. You see 4 goblins over here. One of them actually looks similar to one that was in the room with you guys before. He yells back to Gob to, "You're a traitor.
Oh shit.
Why would we ever turn on Klarg?"
Oh, we're traders?
Yeah, he's calling Gob and you guys traitors.
Okay.
Wait. So where is this guy?
Right here. You might need
hang
to
on, I
move
didn't see
forward a
that.
little bit.
Well,
Do that thing again. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so further ahead.
Yeah, so you can drag your token
Um,
further ahead if you want, because we aren't in combat yet.
How do I know like how far I can move or whatever?
Normally you can
each
move 6
square.
squares.
Okay. Is it gonna limit me or is it
No,
do I have
you
to
can
count
move wherever
down?
you want. You'll have to count.
Yeah, unfortunately.
use a
We
ruler,
haven't really
like
been
depending.
counting.
Too,
Yeah,
but you're
one-
Unless we're
really
in
close.
combat.
Wait,
Yeah,
what the
when
hell?
combat happens, it's important. When it's not in combat, it's not that
Can
important.
I hit one of the goblins?
You can.
I would
yeah,
wait.
You can attempt to. Yeah.
I'm trying to see.
I would
how-
wait, she says angrily.
Oh, whoop. Nope. Don't rotate. Oh god. Great.
Just gotta drag it.
Okay. Yeah, no, this keeps getting like snagged when I grab it. It was weird.
It's because you're trying to move
So-
against the wall and it won't work.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah,
have
you
to.
can't
yeah.
just. You
That
have
just
to
Oh yeah,
move
the
around
walls
the
are
pad.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you slap this goblin here, I need you to take a roll for damage as well. He was not expecting just a tentacle slap out of nowhere. Okay. So as you slap the goblin, Gobta turns to you and says, I know what you're trying to do, but you guys should go after Klarg. These guys belong to me."
So, like, did we knock him the fuck out over there, or what?
He's got like a bloody face from that slap. But yeah, he's got
Damn.
his spears armed now.
Ah.
So we're gonna have to roll initiative because you have engaged in combat.
Oh, okay.
Whenever Adam says roll for initiative, I think of that, like,
Roll
the
for
sound
initiative.
that plays before you get into a Pokemon match.
Yeah, basically that's it. And that's
Yeah.
canon now.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Where's
I
the
only got a
initiative?
7. Initiative
That's
is
fine.
yeah.
It's just the order. And you're a bard, so it's not.
Well, if Jade and I rolled a 7,
Oh, you gotta re-roll together.
Wait,
Usually that's how it's done.
Nami, Jade, no, they both.
They have to roll off.
Not if you're on the same team. You guys can pick who goes first. if
I
you're-
just rolled
Oh.
an
Did
18.
my roll
Why
go
is
through?
it?
I got a weird message.
A weird message.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably because you didn't have your token selected.
Oh.
If you don't click on your
Oh,
token
initiative.
before you do initiative, it doesn't add it to the turn. I
Oh,
can add it
okay.
manually though, so it's not a big.
Where's the initiative? There it is.
Dang, yeah,
I'm
that's
kinda
so weird.
scared.
Circus 19. Okay.
That my initiative was so tall, large, because I don't know what to do.
What do you mean? You're leading this group.
So am I still in
Usually when I'm a bard, I will inspire people and do my buffs if I have to go first.
Okay.
Has anybody noticed me yet?
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, because you rolled high on your.
Like,
I was gonna say they
Self.
haven't rolled for They haven't rolled to spot you yet, so no, no one's been looking for you.
Yay.
Um,
Can I start to?
what was your initial
Oh.
stealth again? It was pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 20. Oh, yeah, it's because they have a passive perception. And they haven't
Yeah, I've got a
noticed it yet.
+7 to stealth.
Yeah. So you're good.
Like, you want? Sorry, did you want me to roll or anything?
No, no, you're good.
Okay.
I just wanted to know what it initially was because they have passive perception. So if they aren't looking for you, I can kind of gauge
Yeah,
how well they're seeing you.
I was wondering if I could kind of sneak around the cave and try to like flank them.
Sure. You can attempt to do that. Just show me where you want to move, and then we'll roll a stealth check.
So I can see a little better. Whoa.
Yeah, that's fair.
What is this? Save changes. What?
Mhm.
Cancel.
Weird.
Yeah, I think just around like this way.
There's a drawing there.
Basically.
Okay.
Just kind of.
So this is water over here that you're moving into.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Dang.
You could swim if you wanted to.
Okay.
But there's also
No,
I'm not
that
sure if you can see
does.
that far, but there is another cave over this way.
Okay, so I could sneak around the bottom there.
Yep. Yeah, because you can move through your allies.
Yeah, I can't see the
1,
grid
2, 3,
lines.
4, 5. So you've moved 6 already. If that's where you
Okay.
wanna, you're within range of this guy.
Sure. And I guess I'll have to roll because I'm pretty close to him.
Yeah, you'll have to roll stealth to see if they noticed you moving. Okay,
Nice.
they have no idea that you moved over there.
Yay!
So if you'd like to make an attack, it will break your stealth, but you will get a sneak attack bonus. So
Yeah, I would like to.
okay.
Here,
So
hold
you
on.
should have weapons equipped on your character sheet.
Yes.
Nice. An 18 will hit.
Stab.
So now you can roll for damage.
Get out of.
Okay, and because it's a sneak attack, you get to roll another 1d6. I think you can actually click under the sneak attack if you want for the extra damage.
Where?
So if you scroll down under your actions, there should be a thing
Oh.
called sneak attack, and you can click on that too.
Wait, where am I at?
I love that Beyond 20 actually like registers on it.
I don't
Sorry,
see sneak
what do you mean
attack.
scroll down under my? Oh,
You're not a
It-
rogue.
I see it.
Yeah, it's a rogue.
It's a
only.
rogue only
It's a
thing.
rogue thing.
Ah,
So is that 9 damage?
Yeah, so 9 damage. So you stab this goblin, and it just your dagger just plunges directly into his eye socket, and he dies
Oh,
on impact.
Yikes.
You're a crow. You should eat it.
Oh.
Collect eyes.
It's just a brutal hit.
I'm just saying, crows are edgy.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot you had rolled your initiative twice.
No, that's
You
fine.
should be, yeah, but that's fine. That works out because Ryan wasn't supposed to go first anyway, but he was. So,
Oh, sorry.
okay, so that works. So you've done that. You did an action and movement. So unless you have a bonus action, which I don't know if you do. 2 weapon fighting. Oh, so you could swing with another dagger with disadvantage if you wanted to, but I think you already killed the guy, so there's not really a point.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't there a guy behind him?
Yeah, but he can't move any further. So
Sure.
that's over. Yeah, that's
Okay.
about 10 feet away.
Okay.
Okey-doke.
Okay.
So that's. Oh, yeah.
Am I still able to do anything? Like. Am I
Like
still allowed?
you could make a offhanded dagger attack, but 10 feet away is too long to make a
Yeah.
dagger attack.
No, I was thinking more along the lines like of intimidating, but that would be
Oh, that'd be an action, unfortunately.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, most stuff will count as your action. There's very few that's a bonus action until you hit higher levels. Then rogues get a lot of bonus actions. So,
Okay.
okay, Nami, what would you like to do here? So you guys can help fight these goblins if you want. Gobta said he'd handle them if you want to go ahead and deal with Klarg.
Which goblin, and you can mark which one called us traitors.
Like the one in the
Yeah.
center.
He's
This
got a
one?
skull and crossbones on him.
Oh, that one.
So I want to do vicious mockery,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
and I don't know,
Wisdom
just
save.
make him feel real bad for trying to throw us under the bus.
He feels real bad about throwing
Yeah,
you under
he
the
feels
bus.
real bad.
In
He's like, oh
fact-
fuck.
In fact, he feels so bad that he stabs himself in the chest and commits seppuku.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
He's like, "There's no way I stabbed my friends in the back."
Yeah,
Kills himself
he's like,
on the
might as well make it fast. Yeah.
It's pretty brutal.
Okay.
What
I
did
like
she do
that.
to his mental state? Damn. Make him
I like
feel
Vicious
real
mockery
bad.
is pretty
It's
nasty.
pretty brutal. 3
Oh my
psychic damage
God.
is a lot of psychic.
Yeah.
Is it? I had no idea.
And this goes up as you level. It gets so good.
Nice.
Just the best bard ability, honestly.
Good.
Nice. Did you want to move at all, or
Oh, I guess I can't attack again. Because that was a spell.
You might still have a bonus if you want to inspire someone at all. You can also inspire yourself, remember?
Yes. That's right.
How many does she get at this level?
Bardic Inspiration, there's 3 here.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I'll check off one of the boxes.
oh, yeah.
And I don't think Amora is gonna fight. So I'm also certain that Jade will continue, so I'll inspire her.
Alright.
It's
Did my
inspired.
inspiration go away?
Yeah.
No.
She
Did
actually
it?
still has it. No.
She
Okay,
still
then I'll
has it
inspire
until
myself
she
then.
uses it. Yeah, inspire
Inspiration is
yourself.
great.
myself.
Yeah, there's no expiry on inspiration.
Okay,
It's so
then
good.
I'll use it on myself then.
Yeah.
Okie doke, you get the little heart.
Okay.
Just be like, fuck yeah, I'm awesome. Inspired.
I wish
Perfect.
it worked in real life.
Yeah.
If it was that easy. Oh, you guys all went fast. The goblins aren't even gonna get a turn. Okay. Go ahead, Akasha.
You can do it.
Okay. I'm gonna use Sacred Flame and that goblin in the middle there. Is that one alive or dead? Because there's like 2, I think, overlapping.
This one's alive and this one's alive.
Oh, okay. It's also a few in front.
But the ones with the flags, those are good ones, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that means?
All your
Oh,
flags
okay.
are allies, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I just wanted to mark them some way that was easy to tell.
Nope, that's good. Thank you. Okay. Gonna get the one. How do I? Where's the ping thing? That one.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on it.
4 damage dexterity save. 19. Okay, so he nimbly dodges, but still gets a little bit of flame burning him as he moves out of the way.
Damn him.
So he moved.
Well, he stayed within a square, but that's a 5-foot square, so he like stepped out of the way. Okie doke.
Yeah, that's all I could do then. She's a
Perfect.
bitch.
Amora.
Okay. I reach for my, what is it called? My flasky flask? My water skin
Oh,
that
okay.
I got back. If you remember, I got it back. I put some water on my finger and I flick it and I cast Ice Knife at, how do I think? At this one? The one that she hit too. That one.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Sounds good.
Okay. And so I just rolled a hit.
So unfortunately, it's not quite enough to pierce his armor. It sticks into his leather.
Okay, well, hit or miss, the shard then explodes the target and each creature within 5 feet, which is his buddy,
Oh.
Cool.
but not Jade. I checked. And must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Oh, okay. Do you want to roll the damage then? And I'll roll a dex save for 2 of them.
Sure. Oh wait, that's 1d10. How do I do 2d6?
Oh, the ice knife did 1d10. That's odd.
That was the first part. The explosion does 2d6. How do I do that?
Oh, if it doesn't show up on the card, you could do oh darn it. Well, I did it there, but I was hoping to show you how to do the rolls. Yeah, so it's that without the spaces to roll dice inside here. If you ever need to just do a dice roll that you can't find on your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking for it, but I didn't see it, so I'll just do that.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Normally they have a 7. Okay. So the first one dodges. He's really good at dodging. He still takes a little bit of damage though.
Uh, so that would be the 7.
And the other one does not see this coming at all, and it just shreds him to bits.
Feel a little bad, dang.
Nah, they're not people.
Yeah. They're
Damn.
goblins. They're not people.
Do I have to roll for that weird spelly thing, or is that like a weird, like, do I not have to roll unless I get a 1?
For which part?
The
Oh, on wild
wild.
magic. It's it's basically at the GM's discretion. I'm gonna try
Okay,
and
so
keep
I
it if
don't
you
have
roll
to.
bad. So
Cool, awesome.
I kind of dislike that it's like that, but at the same time, I'm like I'll make like an internal like threshold. Like I'll bug you when I need you to roll it.
Cool. And that's all.
Sorry, I just want to see if I can set something up. Oh, I have to upload it. Oh. There we go. I don't know if you guys hear that at all.
Hear what?
Probably not. Okay.
No.
Let me fix that. There should be just some background.
Yep.
A little bit of cave background just to give it a bit more atmosphere. Okay. Okay, Jade, it's your turn. There's one more goblin left in front of you here.
Can I reach him?
With your tentacle, yes. Otherwise, you can just step over the dead body or slither over the dead body.
Yeah.
Just think of the suction cups over it.
Be gone. Thought.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh my god, those tentacles are powerful.
Yeah, jeez. Okay. Roll for damage, I guess.
Literally bitch slapped him.
Yeah. Oh, that was the same attack.
Oh, oops.
Oh yeah, you gotta roll for damage.
Yeah.
There we go.
You know, like straight up, like those tentacles do a lot of damage.
he
Like, honestly.
he flies sideways into a rock in the water and then lands face down, just bleeding everywhere.
What?
Way to go, Miley.
Peace.
It's Jade.
Jade.
Yeah.
Jade pussy.
It's Jade pussy. Alright,
Oh,
let's
sorry.
fucking
Did you want to move further? Sorry, my bad.
Did I want to move further? I don't know. Trample on these dead bodies, I guess.
Okay.
Damn. Teabag.
Teabag.
Okay, I'm good.
I
Where'd that
see-
goblin come from?
Oh,
What
there's
the
a
fuck?
couple more bitches. Those guys don't look like friends.
They
How
don't
many are
have
there,
flags.
Adam?
That's a lot.
There's a lot of
fucking
goblins.
goblins coming.
The DM's trying to kill us.
Oh, they killed one? Oh my god.
I shout,
Oh fuck!
good, you're here, we need help.
It's the shankening,
The,
guys.
The goblins
Oh my
know
God.
that there's traitors here, and they're here to eradicate them.
Oh shit!
Are they
Does
saying stuff?
Chad try and protect us?
They're yelling at each other,
Oh
just
wait, I don't speak their
stabbing
language
back and
anyway.
forth.
Oh, I could probably understand them.
Yep. You're a traitor! How could you backstab Klarg?
Which one's talking? You do the same voice for all
Yep.
of them.
The ones at the front are just yelling for Klarg, and it's just a
Akashra is just
spiel
like-
of them chanting for him.
Akashra just I'm pretty close to both of you. Just kind of just like they bickering about betrayal.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of goblins coming. Gobta turns to you guys and he's basically like, we have to deal with Klarg. He's gonna keep sending for reinforcements.
Shit.
So I guess there's no point. We should just
Do
leave.
we need to just keep going? I'm worried about flanking, but
The knight turns to you guys like, I'll help hold them off.
alright, let's go.
I figure that's fair. He should stay behind and do something. You guys gave him a weapon, so he will help.
There's a dog.
I know, I was just thinking, I'm
Okay,
like, I'm never
so-
seeing that dagger again.
So as you guys go up this this staircase here, you guys can like all walk into the room, but no, get back there.
Don't you dare
back
deal
there.
with mess with those wolves again.
So as you enter the big room, you notice that there just seems to be one goblin sitting by this campfire, and he's just cooking a marshmallow. He looks very distraught, even though he tries to act like nothing's going on.
Still like an alcoholic.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all he's
Gotcha.
drinking the skooma.
I
I
only
need
know from past trauma.
I need
what that
everyone
looks
to make an investigation check upon entering this room.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice. I'm done.
What?
My investigation check is 1.
Oh, okay. You don't notice anything off except for someone cooking a marshmallow here, which seems terrifically normal for this situation.
Okay.
Zook, you notice that there seems to be something fluffy hiding behind one of the pillars on the far side of the room. And Amora, you would also notice that there seems to be something fluffy.
I love
I
how.
see Fluffy.
Oh no.
So we are in initiative turn order. Still. Because little did you know, this is actually an ambush.
Oh
No
no!
shit.
I mean, you guys
See,
saw this
Fluffy.
guy, so you could probably assume that there's something happening.
Yes, they're bringing their dogs.
So, as you were staring at a dog, a large bugbear with iron armor, a shield, and a mace runs from
Bugbear,
around the corner.
excuse me?
Yep, a bugbear. Here, hold on, let me show you what this baby looked like.
They large.
There you go. That's what this guy looked
How
like.
is that a bug?
He's a bugbear. I know it's
Okay,
weird,
there you
but
I don't know why they're called that, honestly.
it's
I
a
won't
little
fight
weird, but he comes around the corner just stomping in his large plate mail armor, and he turns to you guys and he basically says, "Who dare defy King Klarg? Only Klarg rule goblins."
Does he attack us?
Are we just talking right now?
He's attempting to intimidate you guys.
Oh. How do I...
What do
we do to roll against that? To
Normally you would roll a charisma type save in this situation. So if you guys would want to roll charisma to see if you're intimidated by this bugbear. Nope, you're
I'm
not.
intimidated.
No, okay, so Naomi, Zook, and Amora. Amora's on the borderline. You still think he looks scary, but he doesn't intimidate you. Zook is not. Naomi definitely isn't. Jade and Akashra. Unfortunately, you guys do find this guy pretty terrifying. It'll just give you a disadvantage on your first attack against him if you go to fight him.
Would I get an advantage?
Yeah, you wanna know what? We might as well. That's a nat 20, so you're the
Yeah.
only one unfazed by this.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. You're the only one that wasn't caught off guard for some reason. You were so distracted by the
But you've
marshmallow
just been
that him running out of nowhere didn't even, like, you didn't
She's
notice
been
it.
making goblins kill themselves.
It's true. But he is going to attempt to rally. Let's see, I need to make a charisma check. 5, okay. He's attempting to rally his goblins. They're just happy to be here, but they don't do very well. They don't like him the best. He's mean. Okay, you can go, Zook. I was trying to get the goblins to have an attack in, but
Hate Ryan.
Are we
it's all for Zook.
or is someone gonna like
Sorry?
hurt him?
Are you waiting for me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
it's
in-
your,
Okay.
your turn.
we're still in combat, so you're the
All right.
next one to
Guess
go.
I'll,
Oh, I did forget to add one
Alright,
turn, so
so-
we'll see how he goes.
Okay, so I guess I will go after this guy. I like run up behind him quickly and try to stab him in the back.
Okie doke.
Is that possible? Should I do that?
Yeah, you can attempt to stab him in the back.
Okay.
You have an
Wouldn't
ally
there
nearby.
need to be a stealth check?
Oh my god.
No, because in order for him to turn away from you guys to protect his back, he'd have to turn his back to you guys. So it's kind of a
No.
you guys have him in the back regardless. 24. Wow, that's a good roll. Okay, you do hit him. Okie dokie. 7 piercing, and you can roll your sneak attack. So the only downside of sneak attack is you can only do it once per combat, but still, it's probably a good opener anyway. So
Probably best on the big guy.
yeah. Okay, perfect. You're able to stab through his armor, and you can see it. You can see it bleeding, but it doesn't seem to. It doesn't seem to cause as much damage as you had hoped. Which is maybe a little concerning.
Oh, does...
Am I still able to move after the attack, or is that just...
Yes, but if you leave his 5-foot threat range, he gets a free attack against you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
At least until
Okay.
you're level 2 or 3, then you'll be able to disengage as a rogue.
Alright.
Okay, so Naomi, what would you like to do to this bugbear?
Let me
This
see what my
Klarg.
range is first.
Meanwhile, you guys
you
are
probably
hearing
have tons of...
the clash of battle out the way you came.
I do want to try out this spell.
What's this one? Dissonant Whispers. Okay.
Basically, I whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear. The range is 60, so I choose the big guy. The person within range, I rack it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage.
Wow.
That's really good.
Damn.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, let's
He didn't
see.
sound very wise, so hopefully.
Oh
be
God.
great.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Yeah. How
Was
much?
it,
14 psychic damage. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Was that a failed save? Like, do I need to
Yeah.
do 3d6?
Yeah. That was a. Well, it
So it
rolled.
would be
it looked like
square
it rolled-
bracket.
It rolled your damage in the spell. as
It's
well.
Yeah, I
good.
already did too, yeah.
So I don't need a roll with 3d6.
You're good. So he takes the damage. His reaction, he causes him to try and run away. Because he left Zook's threat range, Zook gets a free melee attack against him.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he would have
Well,
left
there we go.
Amora's threat range, so you get a free melee attack against him.
I do?
Yep.
How do I roll a
Like-
melee?
So it'd be any melee weapon that you have.
Do I?
You can roll.
Okay.
I just rolled to hit?
Yeah, that's you too, Ryan, because he was in range of you. Oh
Any
my
melee
God.
weapon?
Yeah.
Natty 20.
Wow.
Oh, you gotta still roll to hit first, but I'll keep that
Oh,
damage.
whoops.
Yeah.
I'm so glad it does the math for us, though, like how it adds the pluses and the sneaks attacks.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I hate math.
Okay, so unfortunately Zook's dagger just clinks off his shield as he's running away. Amora, I need you to roll damage because that's a nat 20.
Do I get anything for it being a natty 20?
We basically add the same amount of... So if you want to roll damage again, we'll add it on top of that.
Wow. Did it work?
9 damage. Jeez. Okay. He's looking worse for wear as he runs away, and you manage to stab him in the back.
Damn.
I learned that from your goblins.
Goes, ah! They're hurting, Klarg! Ripper, get out!
I love how this one goblin has still just been roasting marshmallows at the fire.
You hear a howl as a dog comes around the corner and just leaps at Zook.
Oh no, Pupper! Danger, Pupper!
There's the fluff.
It's so fluffy, you
does-
could die.
Does 18 beat your armor?
Probably. Oops. Wrong button. Armor. I have 14 armor.
Okie doke. So he manages to bite through your armor. I need you to make a strength save to see if you get pounced to the ground.
Okay.
It'll be a DC 11, so you just have to try and do a save better than 11 on strength. 4. Okay, so you're prone on the ground. This wolf was mad at you attacking its master. And I need you to take 7 damage.
So real quick before you continue,
Okay,
Yeah.
hang on. How do I apply like damage? Oh, there it is.
You should just be able to
7
lower your health. Yeah.
damage. Perfect. Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Oh,
You're in a bad way. Yeah, I was like, that's a lot of damage. This is a big wolf. Like, it's almost you-sized.
good. It's my
I-
turn next.
I guess I call out help, Zook is being eaten.
Don't
That's
worry,
fair.
Akashra will save you. Akashra will come to your aid.
Yeah.
And I am going to use Spare the Dying. Is he in a condition that I can use this?
so
Not
I'm sorry
yet.
to interrupt, but so Miley had her first shift today and her whole body is aching, so she's gonna lay down, go on Discord on her phone, and then no, you're not. I thought you were asking where my headphones were. No, okay, well I'm taking over for her is all I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just give you access to her.
No, like I was just gonna slide over to her computer.
Oh, okay.
And
That,
The
oh, yeah, they're
computers
right next to
are right
each other.
next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, that
So
works.
I'm just gonna grab the headphones because she wants headphones, and then I'll
That's
I'll
fair.
be right back.
Is Zook at 0 hit points?
I'm at 1.
No. Okay, so he's slightly above.
Okay, because Spare the Dying says I can touch a living creature that has 0 HP, and the creature becomes stable.
Yeah, so that's after, like, so if he does actually go down, you'll be able to save him.
Well, I'm gonna stand next to him and at least fight the wolf.
Yeah, that's fair. You'll want to move 1 square further forward, though. But
It's gonna be like touching
That-
butts with
is
the
that
goblin.
good?
1 more to the left. Sorry.
Do I have to be right in front of it?
Five feet, unless you're shooting a ranged attack at it.
I have range spells.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then go ahead.
Can I stay where I was?
Yep.
Because
Yeah,
I
if
want to
you're doing
use
a meat
Sacred
shield.
Flame.
Yeah.
Sacred Flame.
Well,
on it.
you're on the ground actually, so it's pretty easy to shoot over you.
Ah.
Well, I was gonna make a wind beneath your wing joke, but if you're on the ground,
Did you know that his species is like the only bird species that can't fly?
oh,
It's even
that's
worse.
bad.
Yeah.
That's why you're on the ground.
Yeah. So, it all makes sense now. DC 12 dexterity save. Okay. Well, actually, there's no point in me making a save because I can't lower that damage, so it'll just take the damage. Is it the doge that you did the damage to?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I just realized I've been rolling this wrong.
Oh.
I've been rolling the damage and not rolling the...
To hit.
But it's fine.
Well, it doesn't need it to hit that spell. That spell just hits and gives a dexterity save.
Oh.
That's why it's so good. It's an automatic hit every time you cast it.
So I was using it right?
Yep.
Oh. Then maybe I should do that then. My bad.
Yeah, the cleric spells are usually saves as opposed to actual.
I did. That just rolled it the same way. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okie doke. A little bit of fire singes the wolf's fur as it yelps. And then we've got Amora.
Yeah, that's all I could do.
Yeah, I assumed you wanted to stay near Zook, so
Well, yeah, because I
it's-
Spare the Dying's a touch spell.
yeah. Like, you'll be
So-
able to save him if things get worse. So.
Sadly, till next level, then I'll have healing.
Would
Yeah.
you say that the wolf
That's
is
just the
hostile
sad
to
part.
you?
The wolf? Yes. The wolf is listening to its master to attack these things that are harming him. You basically attacked his daddy. He's not happy with you guys right now.
Uh, can I turn into a wolf? It says a creature with like the same limbs. That's 4, right?
That's an interesting idea. I don't. I want to allow it, but I feel like changelings are supposed to be humanoid. I don't know if that's written
This
in their
is-
thing,
I
but
can read it to you.
sure.
As an action, you can change your appearance and your voice. You determine the specifics of changes, including your coloration, hair length, sex, height, and weight. You can make yourself appear as a member of another race, though none of your game statistics change. You can't duplicate the appearance of a creature you've never seen. You must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs that you have. Your
Okay.
clothing and equipment aren't changed by this trait. So I was like, it's okay if I can't. I just want to know if I can.
That would make it sound like she could,
Yeah.
because
The
it says a creature that you haven't seen before. She's obviously seen it 'cause she's standing in front of it. And then the part where it says as long as it's got the same basic limbs, so like head, arms, legs.
the only reason
Just
I'm wondering is because I'll check their thing because they have an errata for these kind of questions.
Cool. Because that would
but,
be good to know in general.
just because
Yeah.
there's spells that are specifically for that, so I feel like it might just be that it's supposed to be humanoid because
Well,
they probably
while
want you
you're
to have the
checking,
spell.
I'm gonna take a
Okay,
pee
I'm
break.
back. I just go back.
Let's see. Wondering what the limits are. Change the shape, NPC props in AI. Blah blah. Okay, so the official response was you can appear as a member of any humanoid race, which will include things like tails, frills, gills, wings, horns, etc. Except you cannot change. Yeah, so this was the stuff we were talking about before. Normally, you wouldn't have a tail that's actually prehensile. You wouldn't be able to breathe underwater, even though you have gills, like stuff like that.
Okay, so I can't
Um,
see in the dark.
Yeah, you would be. I mean, I'm fine with that stuff. Like, humanoid stuff, like having gills and stuff, doesn't bother me, so that's
Okay,
fine
so
by me.
but no animals.
Yeah, I wouldn't say non-humanoid.
Okay.
What are we discussing?
That does mean
I-
you could turn into goblins and stuff, though, because they're still humanoids, but just not
Can
animals.
I turn into a bugbear? Is that an animal or a?
Yeah, no, a bugbear's it's a type of goblin actually. So
Okay, I would like to use my action to turn into the bugbear.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and I would like to pat my legs and say, "Come here." What do I roll? Animal handling
Yep, it would be animal
or
handling.
deception?
Oh, take your
Yeah.
pick on that one. You probably want to pick the better one. Yeah. Deception. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to click that. There we go.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okie doke. The wolf sniffs the air as he looks toward you, and he starts growling at you.
Oh, prestidigitation.
Try and change your smell as well.
Yeah, will that work? Do I
I mean,
see anything?
you can attempt to, but he's staring at you and growling right now, so it might be hard to. Sure, I'll roll again. We'll see you. Yeah, no, he sees right through this guy.
That's all I got. I'm not gonna hit the wolf.
I actually rolled a nat 20 on that second perception, so he knows that
Can I
it's
do
you.
anything else?
Do
I have movement
you
or
did
anything?
you did your action to shape change. You can still move if you want.
I would like to move here.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. And then
So-
Shade's turn.
For Zook, is he like down and out?
No, not yet.
He's at 1 HP.
I'm not dead yet.
He's
Okay.
close to down and out, just not
Just
quite.
in case it happens, that's why I'm next to him.
He has a wolf munching on his arm, and it hurts a lot.
Man, with that much damage, I think it would just be more like my abdomen.
Yeah, probably, yeah, like a gut shot with the...
Yeah.
He's even got blood on the picture. Got that just for that.
So for me to be in touch range, could I be diagonal?
Actually, here's Ripper if you want to see him. You can be diagonal.
What?
Just shared it in the Discord if people want to see
Oh.
what these guys look like.
Woofies.
Klarg
Bloody
and Ripper.
woofies.
Yeah.
Adorable.
So knowing Miley,
That's bird blood. Ah.
knowing Miley, she will want to attack.
Yep, that's fair. Her tentacles are pretty good. Actually, something you should note is her tentacles have a 10-foot range. So you can actually attack across there if you wanted to.
Okay, so I'll do
Whoa, how'd you
that.
do that measure thing?
Oh, on the left there's a little like circle with a ruler. If you
That
click
would
on that, you
be
can...
Circle.
Tentacles.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, I have more options on my side, so it's hard for me to tell how far down it would be. But
It's a circle with a ruler sticking in it.
yeah,
Is this the snap to center, snap to corner?
that one.
Yeah.
Snap to center is just the easiest.
It's really helpful with long range spells.
Oh, that's how you guys have actually been figuring out how far to go. I've just been like
Yep.
trying to squint at the freaking
Oh.
lid and be like, how many spaces is that?
You know something even better? If you're holding it and you right click, you can change direction and keep counting.
Whoa.
So yeah.
You just blew my mind.
So does
But
that
anyway,
hit the tentacle attack?
Against the wolf, yeah. Or are you attacking the goblin? Because there is a goblin here. So.
He's
The wolf.
chilling.
Okay.
Is he just unfazed by any of this?
The goblin's really trying to act nonchalant with all this shit going on around him.
Oh, God.
She slaps the wolf and it just like blood across its fur as it growls at her.
Okay.
He's probably just like low key annoyed. He's like, I just wanted to roast my fucking marshmallows.
Okie doke. Now the goblin, he picks up his flamey stick
Oh shit.
and attempts to attack Jade.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna leave him alone too, because I thought he was just chilling, but now he wants to fight.
Yeah, he's finally gonna fight.
Well, you just fucked yourself.
Does 17 hit him? Or hit Jade?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be 6 fire damage.
So just do 6 regular, like 6 damage?
Yeah, it's just 6 damage. It's just if it would be specific for something, but I don't think it matters for her.
Alright, she is at 3 HP.
Oh boy. And some goblins come out from cover that they were hiding around the corner, and they are going to attack as well.
Attack who?
No, because you're the closest
Me?
one to their
Okay.
cover, yeah.
Okay.
So I assume a 7 doesn't hit.
No.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so the 17 does 4 damage. As they run out with short swords and start slashing at you.
Okay.
There's a lot
Okay,
of goblins around here.
I'm at 5 HP.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
And now Klarg. He runs out. He's mad. You attacked his dog with your tentacle slap.
That was so much movement. What the heck?
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, it kind of comes shooting out of the darkness.
I call bullshit.
30 feet.
Damn.
Oh my god, he's probably sprinted.
No, he has 30-foot movement. That's actual normal move speed.
Oh,
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
30.
that just
that's
felt
what I have at
fast
30.
then. Okay.
Yeah, it just looks fast. Yeah. No, he's just terrifying. He brings up his morning star to crash it down on her head.
Oh
Oh no, no, no.
17 for 9 damage.
Oh,
Who's it hitting?
Jade.
Okay, then she's
She's,
dead
shit.
then.
she's
I think you should
unconscious.
heal her.
That's fine.
Okay, but
That just puts her into
9.
unconsciousness.
You said 9 damage.
She's passed out.
Yeah.
As soon as you go below 0, it puts you into unconsciousness, and then on their next turn, we start rolling to see if they're
But
dying.
if you don't heal her or save her, she will die.
Well, she
Okay.
can stabilize on her own, but it's just a random chance is the problem. So,
Hmm.
What would I roll?
well, when it's her turn, we'll roll that stuff. She doesn't have to roll
Okay.
anything yet.
Okay.
Your
But
turn
Klarg-
will come before, and you can use your heal.
Yeah.
But Klarg like roars in triumph as he just crushes Jade's back of Jade's head with his mace, and he's like, "Ah, Klarg is strongest!" And the goblins start kind of rallying.
Okay.
Then it's Zook's turn.
Am I still being bitten by the dog, or has it gotten off me now?
It's
I guess.
it's standing above you, yeah, because people have been hitting it. It takes half your movement to stand up, but you can still do actions on your turn.
Okay. Could I just like? You said it was standing over me.
He's standing beside you at the moment.
Okay. Could I like from the ground pull out one of my daggers and just stab him in the side?
Oh, okay. Attempt us down from there, yeah.
I guess sneaky. I guess if it's not paying attention to me, but
It was growling at Jade, so you might be good. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Well, if
what I get.
you just barely managed to hit it, you can roll for
Okay.
damage. That was actually a low roll, considering you get a +5.
Yeah. Did it
Um,
roll? I didn't hear the sound.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's
It did.
Yeah, you got it.
7.
So as Ripper is focusing on the combat going on across from him, you pull out your dagger from on the ground and just stab him like right in the underbelly. Blood pours out onto you as he whimpers in pain and collapses to the ground.
Damn.
Victorious.
You're gonna make me cry.
The dog was bad.
It was bad dog.
Okie dokie. You have killed the wolf. Sorry, you can still
so
move
may-
up to 3 squares if you want.
I don't know where I would move.
That's fair. You're not in a bad spot, so.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just stay over here.
Oh, and you stood up. Let me get rid of your prone thing. There we go.
Alright.
You guys already
Okay.
used those healing potions from earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we have any kind of healing stuff?
I have a potion, but I'm
Oh,
very
okay.
far away.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I do have someone right in front of me that's unconscious.
Yeah.
Can you use them like that?
Uh,
I think
You-
I have to wait for my turn, don't I?
yeah. I can't remember if we. I'd probably allow you to use potions like that, but it would probably take your full turn to do something like that because you'd have to like feed
Make them
them a
drink,
potion.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I'm
Like,
not sure.
healing magic
Yeah.
should be more effective in combat than potions for that kind of stuff. So.
Ooh, cure wounds.
Oh, okay.
I would do that for Jade.
Aw, you're so sweet.
So what would I do? Just heal 8.
Yep. So she heals 8. She's back to consciousness, although she would be lying on the ground because she was just unconscious a couple seconds ago.
Yeah, okay. And I can't do anything else.
You can
Use
still
the
move
spell.
if you want, or use a bonus action to inspire someone.
Ow.
Also, a side note: in the case that you didn't heal her and she was on the ground, like doing her death saving throws, inspiration works for that as well. Like she can be inspired not to die. Like that's a thing you can do.
Staying alive, staying alive. Ah, ah.
Yeah, literally just a random side note.
Okay,
How good bards are to have.
I'll do my bardic inspiration and I'll inspire Amora.
Hey,
Yay.
there you go. Are you gonna move from that location, or do you want to stay? I guess
Oh, I
if
think
you
I'll
move,
just
though.
I'll stick around.
Yeah.
She's
Okay,
like, I ain't no
Akashra.
sissy.
Okay. Assuming by the look at this guy, does he probably has pretty decent con?
You would assume so. He looks pretty ripped. He looks like he's eaten a lot of things that should probably kill normal people.
Okay. I probably don't want to use that. I'll probably continue with Sacred Flame because I know for a fact that it's going to hit into damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the trade-off with your Sacred Flame is literally like it has lower average damage, but it just always hits. So that's kind of the
Mhm.
good trade-off.
The kitten's trying to climb onto my desk. Please stop.
Ooh. This is important. Okay, he manages to dodge most of the damage, but you can see that the fire burns him and he's left really bloodied. He's just got burn marks, he's bleeding everywhere. He doesn't look very good. And it's Amora's turn, unless you want to move somewhere.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
No, I would like to cast my last spell.
Uh-oh.
If I hit cast, does it just do it?
Oh god, Chaos Bolt.
Oh wow, it chooses everything for me. It does the damage too already.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it?
I love it.
Hey, no!
And because you rolled a double, it does the additional, so you can chain it to someone if you want.
Stop it!
Yeah, I'm gonna
Kitty
chain
wants
it
to play.
Marshmallow.
It wants
Oh.
to eat food. That's not his
So
own.
I don't have to roll for that, right? It's just 6
Nope.
damage?
You manage to kill Klarg with an electrical energy bolt that comes out of your hands and just fries him from the inside, ricocheting off his armor into the marshmallow goblin, which also gets electrocuted to death.
Teenagers, am I right?
And the other goblins promptly, seeing their leader die, drop their weapons, and we are now out of combat. Congratulations, you've killed Clark.
Yay.
I just smile
Zoop
and scratch
lives.
the back of my head and pretend I didn't do that.
Hell yeah.
As you guys look around the cave, you notice that in the heat of battle, you hadn't noticed that there was a lot of supplies lying against the wall, almost like it's been stolen from a caravan.
Nice.
A lot of it seems to be recent. Clark himself seems to have some stuff on him as well.
I would like to search the body. I would actually honestly like to strip the body and try to skin him. But like, because he looks like an animal, right? Like I could make a coat out of that, right?
The
Is that
bugbear.
wrong? Yeah.
You could. Bugbears are usually like really patchy fur with a lot of like just
They don't really
green
have,
skin
not
or
really
orange skin.
fluffy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
He
not
looks
super fluffy.
to me.
Yeah, like you'd get fur from his legs and like the ends
So
of his
it'd be
arms.
like
but
leg hair.
yeah, leg hair, arm hair, head
They're
hair.
kind of like ogres.
I
Yeah.
would like to skin that then instead.
Okay,
The
that's
wolf
fair.
would probably be better.
Okay, do a survival check and I'll give you a type of wolf pelt.
Can I do advantage because of the?
Oh, right, yeah, because you have family experience in this. Okay, you managed to get a large wolf pelt.
Yay!
Are these guys still gonna fight us, or are they good?
No, they've dropped their weapons. They're just kind of standing there with their hands up at the moment.
I hiss at them. Tell them to scram.
They go to run, and Gobta and his goblin friend quickly grab them. It's like, whoa, what's all the commotion over here? He sees that you've killed Klarg, and he's just flabbergasted. I mean, I know I told you to go deal with Klarg. I didn't think you'd actually do it.
But you literally told us to do it.
If I'm gonna be entirely honest, I thought it was gonna be a kill two birds with one stone kind of situation. But I mean, you guys look strong. I kind of want you as friends now.
Perhaps the better option.
Our soldier friend, sorry, I have so many names. Sildar, will walk in. And he's like, "Oh, the supplies from the caravan. I wonder if the map's here somewhere." He offers to help you guys search through the supplies.
Yeah.
I guess let's begin searching.
Okay, so most of the supplies here are weapons and food supplies. But the weapons are in parts. So there's like blades without handles, hilts without axe heads, like all this kind of stuff. But there also need to be boxes. It looks like they are marked to go to some sort of blacksmith. You also see a chest that has the name Klarg written terribly in Undercommon on it. So I guess Ascara would be the only one that would actually be able to read it.
Yeah, sure. Where, what?
So there's a chest over here that has the name Klarg written on it in Undercommon.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. What else do we have? That seems to be most of it. Other than what the goblins had. The one goblin had a fire stick, and Klarg had a mace and a shield on him. You would figure that his armor is probably not suitable for anyone in your party's physique.
I want to find the marshmallow. I got an 18.
You find the marshmallow. It's burnt on the end of the stick. Some of it's actually on Jade.
And I eat the part that's not on Jade.
Okay, that's fair. It tastes delicious, but at the same time, kind of like dirt.
Salty.
Gross.
Investigation. Okay, so what do we have here? Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or just loot? Or
Yeah, because I don't really need weapons because of the shit I can do.
Do you have a favorite seafood for your character?
It's awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's your favorite kind? What's your favorite kind of sushi? Well, I mean, fish. If you live in the ocean, you'd probably eat fish.
That's true.
You know what? That is true. Salmon's always been my favorite.
Okay, so you find 3 rations worth of smoked salmon within the food supplies.
So would I write down a note if I
you can write it down in your equipment.
So you should be able to add it to equipment as 3 rations.
Like your inventory. Because it keeps track of the numbers and stuff.
How would I do that?
Manage equipment.
Sorry. Pardon me. Just slightly dying, don't worry about it.
And I think you just, like, write it in.
Yeah, so you should be able to look up ration, and it should let you.
So it says ration 1 day, so add 3 of those?
Yeah, so you'd have 3 days worth of smoked salmon if you want.
Gang.
It's awesome.
Where would I see it in inventory?
It should just show up in inventory, yeah. Is it not?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sure it's in there somewhere. There's a lot of stuff in the inventory. But, Yeah, but other than that, you're finding the same kind of food and supplies. Yeah, there's not a lot that you guys can utilize because it hasn't been built yet. But you do notice that your cat friend is staring at a chest over in the corner.
Ow! Fuck!
Was that
Was
kitten
that a
attack?
cat?
Yeah, on my foot.
The kitten crazies.
I need to give it a bath because it's long-haired, so when it took a shit, it's still kind of
No,
yeah.
that's fair. You notice that this chest has a crude lock on it. By the way,
Okay.
so if you're gonna try and get into it, the soldier walks over to the supplies and he's rifling through it for the map. At the same time, he's like, "If we could take these supplies back to town, I'm sure Leanne would be really happy to have them."
Is that your girlfriend?
Oh
He
god.
he blushes a little bit, but he's like, "I wish she's a little too rich for my blood."
Oh, true. Look at that. Boner feelings. Am I right?
I want to help him search for stuff.
Sounds good.
Do I do anything?
Sure. As you dig through the supplies, you find a couple notes and ledgers, and trying to find the map, you actually find a what seems to be an odd piece of paper scribbled on almost as if it was just drawn on the paper in like dirt and soot.
Is there a picture? Like, what does it look like?
If you attempt to read it, I can tell you what's on it. It does seem to be written in common.
Okay.
Oh,
I
even
attempt to
better,
read it.
because you can read that. It seems to be written in Dwarven.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because it doesn't change the fact that you can read it, but it makes it more interesting.
Okay.
Hmm.
I read it.
yeah.
I think. Do I have to roll to read?
No,
Can I
you
read
can
it?
read it.
Okay.
So you find out that it seems to be a letter talking about a warrior having to leave his friend behind. Not a lot of time to explain, but he's taken the map to the Cave of Echoes with him to the leader at Cragmaw Castle. There's very little detailed information to go on, but it sounds like one of these soldiers has been taken, and this was his last note that he was able to hide in these supplies. Our friend, if you show Sildar, I don't know if he'll kind of be like looking at the paperwork you're shuffling through, but he doesn't make an advance on what you're reading.
So it's not the map.
No, it's a letter talking about the map.
Did he say that's what we were looking for was the map, or did he say we're just trying to take the supplies?
He's looking for the map. You guys know that he's looking for that.
I hand him the note I found.
He reads through it quickly, kind of unsure what you handed him at first, but his face kind of goes pale as he reads it. He's like, "Oh no, Gundren
Now
took
I
the
know
map
He can read. He can
right
read
to their leader."
Dwarven.
Who the hell is this Gunjerd?
Gundren's my friend. He's a dwarf that fought with me in many battles. We were both supposed to guard the supplies, but we got ambushed by those goblins. The supplies were just a cover mission. We were actually supposed to be delivering that map to the castle.
But doesn't it say it's going to a castle?
Yeah, but unfortunately it's the goblins' castle.
Hmm.
So the wrong castle?
Yeah, the wrong castle. he kind of seems a little confused, but he's happy to answer.
Is what's his face still in there? I don't see him on the map. Oh, there is. Can he hear us in the
Yeah.
that flexing
Oh
goblin?
god.
Dad?
He's interrogating the goblins down here. He's not really paying attention to you guys. Unless you
Uh,
project toward him, he probably won't notice.
I want to shout out to him and ask him if he wants to go raid a castle with us.
You guys want to go attack Cragmaw Castle? I thought you were crazy with the whole Klarg thing, but I mean, I guess you'd probably be able to do it.
No, I mean, I think with your help, of course we can do it. And I have inspiration.
Oh, persuasion? I see. Well, if you put it that way, but I feel like this is a real dangerous mission, and as much as I wanted to take over the hideout here, I wasn't really prepared to fight a castle. Is there anything in it for me?
Well, who do you think will take over once we take whoever owns the castle down? You'll be the goblin of the castle. We just want an old piece of paper. And, of course, any prisoners. And I gesture to the prisoner I already have from him.
Man, you
And I
guys
lift up
really
the
like
pelt.
prisoners.
And I say, there's another pelt in it for you.
His eyes kind of like sparkle when he sees the wolf pelt. It's like, oh, is that the pelt from River? Oh my god, that's got to be so expensive. He's like rubbing his fingers together and like drooling almost. You know what?
Do you say?
You trade me that pelt, and I will go help you with the castle.
Awesome. You'll get the pelt as soon as we take over the castle.
Fine, I guess that's fair.
It hurts so much to have a kitten crawl up your leg. Oh my god.
But it's
Oh, I
so
know the
precious,
feeling.
though.
The precious pain. No, that was
Now it's on my chest.
Hold on.
Yep.
We never got to that chest that I'm studying.
yes.
Can
yeah.
I even open that lock? Like how?
You just have to tell me how you'd like to attempt to open it. You have like multiple rogues here. You could try to brute force it.
Well, I was thinking
Blast.
calling Zook over because it seems like his specialty.
That's fair.
I was.
I ask him
Wait.
to see if he can get this chest open.
Alright. I'm coming.
Aha. So you see a pretty crappy looking lock on this chest by your standards as a thief.
Wow, judgmental much.
But
I
you can.
attempt to pick the lock.
So it would be a performance or sleight of hand based on whatever's better for you.
Yeah.
18. Okay, yeah, you have no problem picking this lock. In fact, it's so easy that you aren't even paying attention to the lock while you do it.
Alright.
Let's see. As the chest opens up, you have found inside. There's a whole bunch of little things inside this chest. He seems to have collected 600 copper pieces. Here, I'll write it down in chat as I bring it up, just so you guys have a total. 600 copper pieces, 110 silver, 2 potions of healing, and a jade statue of a frog. It seems to be small enough to fit into a pocket.
Okay. Wonder what that's worth. Or actually, I wonder if I can examine it to see if that's even important since I've done like excavations and things like that.
You can do either history or insight to try and figure out more about this.
I guess history makes a lot of sense.
So you don't recognize what this frog statue might be from. It might be some sort of weird goblin religion, but you estimate that the statue itself being made of jade is probably worth at least 40 gold pieces. So it's up to you guys how you divide this. Normally I'd say at least the copper and silver we should divide evenly, but the rest of the items are up to you guys. You're also a
Oh.
thief, though, so
Can-
you're
can-
welcome to steal stuff.
I'm just gonna grab one of the healing potions and drink it. Cause
Oh,
I'm
that's
at low
fair.
HP.
That is fair.
Yeah, can I hold on to one healing potion?
Yeah, that should be fine. I mean, you having an ability to heal since Nami can already heal on her own is probably a good thing.
Yeah, that's just because. Yeah.
Having as many people with abilities to heal is good.
Mhm.
Okay, so there are.
The only
I'm gonna
option
turn it
is
all into
potion of healing greater.
potion of healing. What? Oh, you have a potion of healing greater?
No, I'm searching it and
Oh, it should just be potion of healing. Or healing potion.
the only options are potion of healing greater, superior, and a supreme that are coming up.
Do you already have a healing potion in your inventory, maybe?
But why would I don't? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, so there, Amora
Yeah,
just
if
put
you
it,
ju-
potion of healing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say if you just search for potion, it's the second item.
It doesn't come up for me.
Well, that's why I was wondering if it's already in your inventory, maybe.
But I looked.
That's so weird.
I can see it when I search on your character card.
What?
Yeah, I typed in potion, it's the second item.
What?
Do you want me to add it to your sheet for you? Or?
I can't explain. Like, I literally can't find it.
Refresh the page, maybe?
Yeah, maybe it's just not loading. Oh, but sorry, I'm gonna calculate your currency and divide it up as silver pieces if I can, because copper's a pain in the butt. Because there's 5 of you, right?
Oh, I guess do I have to run or roll for the 2d4
Now it comes up.
for the healing
Yes.
potion?
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2, so you know how much you heal.
I didn't
do
already have
I,
one in my inventory.
Oh, okay. It was just being weird.
It just wasn't showing up.
So if you guys want to divide out your gold,
Did I do that right? Yeah. So 5 plus 2, 7. Yay, full health.
Oh, we could have long rested or something though. Well, I guess that's up to Adam.
so you guys would have
Yeah.
23 silver each, and then someone gets 2 copper pieces. If we break it down into like silver pieces, because it's just a little easier.
Where
Once
is the
I
money
figure
again?
out where money is.
22 silver?
23 silver each.
Bless you.
Oh,
Bye.
currency.
I'm guessing Zook probably can pocket the 2 copper for opening the chest. It's probably the
That's fair.
the best way to.
I don't
yeah.
care. I don't mind.
How does
Zook's-
Miley
Can we
have
loot
so
the
much
bodies?
money?
Probably from stealing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Could be, yeah.
She has
Um,
10 gold, 23 silver.
What?
Yeah.
It could be from her background or some
gonna
of her
say,
That could be
equipment.
it too.
I was gonna say like.
Background can sometimes give you good gold.
Oh wow, she must be super well off then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if each of you want to add 23 of the silver to your inventory, and then
Yeah, I already did that. I did that for both of us.
so we just
Stop
need to
it!
know who takes the statue. Then was that you, Ellie? Or?
Can I pocket it? Cause I feel like
Absolutely.
I mean, you're the only one that knows the value of it.
it's
Everyone
an
else would just see a
archaeology
statue.
kind of item, and that's. Oh, how do I add this? It's a special item.
For the pelt, it was really weird. I had to go and
Adam?
add custom, Adam.
Yeah, I
item.
think you have to go to custom items. And so when you go to manage
Oh,
equipment,
okay.
you can add custom item.
custom. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I want to edit it.
It took me a bit. Like, I had to click on it twice. It was
why?
weird.
What did it do?
It just closed on me when I was trying to edit the name.
Oh,
Nice.
Did it again? What the fuck's its problem?
I don't know. It's not me. I didn't do it.
Okay, it was whenever I hit space, I guess.
No space for you.
Ooh, what's the history for? What are you trying to history?
Oh, I was just doing it to show that I don't know.
Oh, that's fair.
Sorry, you said it
don't
was
know
worth
shit.
at least 40 gold, and what else did I learn so I could write that in the info?
That's all you learned about it besides that it's a jade frog statue.
Oh,
Okay.
didn't you
Okay.
say that it was probably like a religion thing for goblins?
Yeah, you're assuming it's a religion thing for goblins, but you can put that in if you want. That's not guaranteed information, right? The other two things you know. It's kind of
It's
Yeah.
smacking my toes.
yeah.
Both of the codes.
They want the toes.
Yeah.
Oh, beans.
But,
Bella's been hiding. I feel so bad.
Have that in there now. Everything is good.
With everything that you've looted here and you've saved the cave, Gobda is more than happy to help you guys carry these supplies back to your caravan if you want, because he
Yeah.
notices there's a lot of it, and he still has a lot of goblins that are now listening to him since Klarg's gone. Since I'm the next best goblin around.
I'm sure. Even after sexually harassing Jade, yeah.
So let's, I guess, gather as much as we can that we can pile onto
Yeah.
the caravan.
Yeah. So we can go back to yeah, everyone sorted out all those items. So we go back to the world map. Badoo badoo badoo. You'll notice it's really tiny, but you guys are in the kind of the middle of the Solarian Republic. I added a little horse to show where you guys are. So as you guys get back, JT's at the ox-driven carriage, and he's like, "Hey y'all, glad you can make it back." He you can tell that he's raring to go, but he sees you come with all the supplies, and he starts to help load things on. Your travel to the town at this point isn't too eventful. You managed to stop pretty much the only major encounter on this road that had been stopping people from traveling between the two towns, and you're able to make it to Fellender pretty much uncontested at this point.
Cool.
Yeah.
Was that where we were going originally? Like, was that our mission? Or weren't we on a mission with him or something?
Yeah, you were just supposed to escort him to the town with mining supplies. But now you've got another load of supplies and a
Ow.
soldier with you.
You're hurting me.
But
And what about the goblins?
They're coming with us, I think.
the goblins are going to let you go. They say they'll meet you at the castle. He draws up a little bit of a guide from the town.
Okay.
It's not the best drawing you ever seen, but you haven't been to this town before, so maybe it's better than you think. Who knows?
Okay, fair.
Yeah. But yes, he does give you a bit of guidance and says he'll meet you outside of the castle.
So we made it to town then.
Yep.
We did it.
Town.
Oh, does that mean I can, like, sell some junk?
Welcome to town.
Yay.
Because I have
Yay.
some stuff I would love to get rid of.
If you guys, well, actually, yeah, we can do a bit of shopping if you guys want, but we'll probably stop here for tonight,
Yeah.
Okay.
as opposed to starting like the next thing. So if anyone has any shopping they want to do, I actually feel like the more important thing though is that everyone's gonna level up.
Yay!
So everyone's gonna be level 2 now for beating Klarg.
Yay!
Cool.